All right, we are live. Greetings. Not good morning. Greetings, family. Welcome back to another fun American math video. Today, I want to introduce you all to a concept that's unique to the Foot Made Easy with American math. And that concept is that for us, numbers aren't the same as numbers how you typically see them. All right? Well, rather the way we represent them. Whew. Let me let me take a second real quick because I'm a little out of breath. I'm a little winded. I don't know why. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, we're back as we were. So, I want to introduce you all to a very fun concept that makes you learning American math much easier, right? Because the Bitric 12 system that we're going to learn here with American math is a lot easier and a lot funner than the way that you typically do math. All right? But it requires that we use a concept that not a lot of people use when thinking about math, and that concept are using shapes and pattern blocks in order to construct quantities. How exactly are we going to do that? I will show you in a minute. But first, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Love DC, who is Love DC is a Washington DC based lifestyle brand that creates merchandise celebrating our wonderful national city. So here you can see in their logo, we have the heart standing for the love, and this is actually the silhouette of Washington, D.C. for those who don't know. This is actually the silhouette of Washington, D.C. for those who don't know. So, so moving right along, we're going to jump straight into the lesson. What I want to introduce you all to, because I'm sure everyone's seen this number, I'm sure everyone's familiar with the number 1 when we write it out. So you have your numbers 1, 2, 3. So we're going to be using some different numbers today. But today, 1 is going to be equal to the triangle. All right? And that's going to 1 is equal to the triangle. This is where we're going to start out today. All right? So with that information, you're going to help me count, and we're going to count to see how many triangles we have on the screen. So we can start out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right? So, but I have a question because this isn't the only shape that we have inside of our puzzle system. The next shape that we have is right here, which is this diamond-esque shape. All right? But I have a challenge for you. How many triangle shapes can fit inside of this diamond shape? I'll give you a second. And if you said 2, you would be correct. All right? So as we can see, we can bring out 1, 2 triangles. And those 2 triangles fit directly on top of this diamond shape. So because the 2 triangles fit on top of the diamond shape, that means that the diamond has a value of 2. All right. Okay. So just to recap, we have our first shape, which is just a simple triangle, and that triangle, gosh, okay. So to recap, we have our triangle, and our triangle has a value of 1. All right, so if we bring out a new shape, if we bring out this diamond shape, how many triangles can fit inside of this diamond shape? And the answer to that is 2. So I can go ahead and drag over this triangle shape to go on top of that part of the diamond there, and then we can bring out another triangle that'll sit on top, and now we can see that 2 triangles fit inside of the diamond shape. All right, so if we keep on moving on, so now we know how much the value for 1, and we know the value for 2 because there are 2 triangles inside of this diamond shape. Now we're going to bring out a trapezoid. So I'm gonna have you all guess. I'm gonna have you figure out how many triangles do you think can fit inside of this trapezoid shape here. All right. And while you figure that out, I'm gonna figure it out alongside you. So if we have our trapezoid, we need to see how many times a triangle can fit inside of the trapezoid shape. So let's see. We can bring out 1, 2, 3 triangles on top of this trapezoid. So now we can see that we have 1, 2, and 3 being the trapezoid because these 3 triangles fit inside of that trapezoid shape. All right. So now we can even use these numbers and combine them together to make new shapes. Okay. So for example, if we clear our play space, we can go in and we can say what is the value of this shape here? All right. What is the value of this shape here? And since we know that one triangle has a value of 1, since we know that one triangle has a value of 1, and we know that this diamond shape has a value of 2, you can put those two together and count it out. You can count 1, 2, 3 triangles. So the value of this shape is 3. And doesn't it look familiar to another shape that we have? It looks just like the trapezoid shape that can fit just on top of it and cover it perfectly. So now we know that inside of the trapezoid, we have 1 blue diamond and we have 1 triangle. All right? We're going to have a little bit more fun with this and keep on composing new shapes. So, let's bring out a brand new shape. Now we're going to bring out this shape here. Okay, and we're going to find out how many triangles are inside of this shape. All right? So we can do exactly how we did earlier, bringing out new triangles. Well, first off, we can already see that we have 1 brand new triangle right here. So that already counts as 1 triangle. Now we can bring out another triangle where it says 2 triangles, 3 triangles, and 4 triangles. Awesome. So now we can see that inside of this red trapezoid, we have 3 triangles, and then we have 1 extra triangle off to the side. All right, excellent. So now we're going to move on to one more shape before you go out and have some fun practice. And we're going to bring out this hexagon. So we've never seen this hexagon before, but I'm sure we can all figure out together how many triangles go inside of this shape. All right, we just need to start out by counting and connect the ends, the side of the triangle to the side of the hexagon. So we can say 1, okay, 2 triangles, 3 triangles, 4,
5, and 6. So this hexagon, this hexagon, like its name implies, has 6 triangles inside of it for each of its sides. It has one triangle for every side of the hexagon. All right. But I have a challenge. Can we fit any other shapes inside of this hexagon? Instead of using 6 triangles, could we use a combination of other shapes? So let's go try that out real quick. What I'm going to do is I want to see how many blue diamond shapes fit inside of this hexagon here. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the triangle. For the triangle, when I bring it in and I connect it to a side to make sure that it's flush against one of the sides, I need to do the same thing with the with the diamond shape. I need to do the same thing with the diamond shape over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the diamond shape in and place it along the edge. Alright, so that's one diamond shape. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in another diamond shape. Okay, cool. So now I can see that I have 2 diamond shapes inside of this hexagon, right? And then inside of that diamond shape, there's still some yellow areas peeking through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a smaller shape, and that next smaller shape is a triangle. We can already see the shape. So now we can put the triangle shape inside of this missing space right here. All right? And then we can do the same thing to the other side with the other missing space. And we're going to bring this triangle out and set it right there. So now we can see that inside of this hexagon, we have 2 diamond shapes, 2 blue diamonds, and 2 green squares. All right, and I want to extend a challenge. Is there any way I can make this a little bit simpler instead of having 2 diamonds inside of it? Because we know that how many triangles fit inside of a diamond? We know that 2 triangles fit inside of a diamond. All right, so what we're going to do is that we can consolidate these 2 triangles and turn them into one diamond. And then that diamond is going to fit in with the rest of the shape like this. If we turn the diamond, we can then fit it into the little space over here. Just like this. All right. And then we can bring down this other diamond and turn it so that it can fit in this missing yellow space right here. So now we can see, earlier we saw that 2 diamonds and 2 triangles fit inside of this hexagon. But because we know that 2 triangles can connect together to make a diamond, we just decided to replace them with a new diamond. And then that way we can fill in when we replace them with a new diamond, so that way we can fill in this missing yellow space with it instead. All right. So for this lesson, I want you to go to African Math. Nope. So I want you to go to AmericanMath.com. Go to the link in the description beneath this video so you can download the free PDF for this video and follow along with your pieces at home. And also purchase your pattern block pieces from Amazon. We will also include an affiliate link to that down in the description below so you can follow along with all of our activities. Again, Love DC and Love District are sponsors for this video, and their links are also in the description. A portion of all of the proceeds from Love DC and Love District are donated directly to American Math and Bitrix so we can continue our work and make math fun for everybody. All right. You all have a great day. Go out and practice and see how many different combinations of shapes you can fit inside of this hexagon. All right, you can see how many triangles can fit, see how many hexagons, see if you can fit a trapezoid in there too. And as a challenge, try to see how many you can fit inside of two hexagons. Continue building shapes all the way up to two hexagons and see how many different combinations you can make. All right? So, yes. Do we have any questions in the chat? It doesn't seem like it. So yeah, everybody, happy learning. Have fun. Go out and enjoy your time building these new quantities. And I will talk to you all very soon.